Hello Capricorn, what's going on? Long time no speak. I hope you're doing very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and we're going to do a general reading for, end of July, August, but it's timeless. All my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You're very, very welcome here, Capricorn. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. So there's movement here. You should expect things to start moving, especially because you've been feeling stuck with the Hanged Man. There's been some kind of like stuck energy, which is usually the Hanged Man or the Hanged Woman, usually appears when, Spirit's trying to get you to see something from a different perspective. Now you have, and there's movement forward with this Eight of Wands. And the thing is, it's usually quite fast. The Eight of Wands, like fast breakthrough, so you can expect like a lot of stuff to happen kind of all at the same time-ish. Yeah, that's awesome. The Ace of Swords is a huge breakthrough here for you. It could even be something to do with communication, but definitely there's a huge breakthrough. Breakthrough in mindset, breakthrough in things happening. Three of Swords. So there's been like a lot of sadness or a grieving period that you've been going through, that you've now broken through this and you're like not sad anymore. It could have been healing from a heartbreak because you have this Ace of Cups, which is someone new coming in. So there was a period here where you weren't ready for someone new to come in. Oh look, it's an Emperor. Okay, I'll just take you and put you there. You have the Ace of Pentacles underneath that. So this person's about to come in with an offer, or you're about to meet this person, but they couldn't come in until you weren't sad anymore, or they couldn't come in until you'd healed, basically. Wow, Three of Cups, you're about to be really happy. Three of Cups is also dating. Oh my God, what is happening? In this reading, you have the Nine of Cups next to the Eight of Wands. So this is a wish fulfillment. You're going to be really happy. So this could also be communication that's going to make you really, really happy. You're going to be very happy about all this movement forward. You have the Nine of Wands next to this Ace of Swords. So this is what needed to be broken through. The Nine of Wands is known as like the Wounded Warrior card, when you've been, let down or betrayed or, whatever by like a certain person or lots of people. So your guard is kind of up, so you're like, I don't want to meet anyone new. Like, I don't want to, that there's a breakthrough in that now. You're not feeling like that anymore. So this person can come in. Okay, what else for lovely Capricorn? Ooh, the Queen of Wands. Okay, so you could have been, yeah, look, there's an offer. Oh my God, you're about to meet a new person, or they're about to ask you out. So the Ten of Cups, you're going to be really, really happy. With the Queen of Wands, like male or female, and obviously if you deal with women, you can just replace the Emperor with an Empress. It doesn't matter. Or, even if you deal with women, it can still be an Emperor. Because it's like more about a masculine energy than a gender, but just whatever fits. Yeah, the Queen of Wands is like very independent, male or female, very independent, almost kind of hyper independent when you have it with that Three of Swords. It's hyper independence. Like, I don't need you. I don't need anyone. I'm not going to let anyone in because I can't trust anyone. So I'll just do everything by myself. Because that's what you learned, right? Like you learned you couldn't rely on anyone else, But that's what's come like you're coming out of that. You're still in the Queen of Wands or the King of Wands, which is like very confident and self-assured and, maybe like managerial positions or leadership positions at work even, or not shying away from the spotlight anymore. But it's without the grief, so you're willing to let someone in. See, the Two of Swords, this is an energy of like, no. So there was a period where you just were like, no, don't touch me. And clarify this Emperor, please. That was the Fool. So that's about taking a leap of faith with this Emperor. This Emperor is about to take a leap of faith with you. Well, that's interesting. So you have the Five of Cups with the Death card. So your Emperor or your Empress has also been dealing with like sadness from the past. You know, when you have the Five of Cups, it talks about, you know, things have gone wrong in the past. So you're kind of more focused on that than you are in meeting someone new, or you're not quite healed from the past, so you weren't ready to meet someone new. So you actually both have been dealing with the same thing, because this person has been going through, you know, a release, like letting this go. It could even have been a dark night of the soul, you know, with the Death card. But you're in this lovely Queen of Cups energy here, or King of Cups, which is like a softer energy. So it's the Queen of Wands plus the Queen of Cups, which is like super, super confident, but soft. You know, being willing to let someone in. And actually the one that wanted to come out was the Eight of Pentacles here. So this is actually going to benefit your career somehow. You being in this softer energy is actually going to benefit your career somehow. So I don't know how that translates for you. There could be some kind of, you know, Queen of Wands like in the spotlight, managerial, owning your own business, CEO, that type of thing, on stage even. But the Queen of Cups, like I said, is softer. So it could be artistic, it could be nurturing, it could be charity work, it could be like emotional work, or you're just more willing to show your true self to people, something like that. Somehow it's going to help you in your career, because there's something new actually in terms of your career that wants to come in with that Ace of Pentacles. Sorry if you can hear the grass being cut outside. There's like no grass. So I don't know, it's like there's like a constant cutting of grass, even though there's no grass around here. So I feel like it's just making a meal of it, you know what I mean? Like there's like 3 feet of grass out there. Just cut it. Stop turning it into a big to-do. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, pathway. So there's some kind of new pathway here. If you have been thinking about a change in career, or there's like a new project or something you've been thinking about doing, like creative or even a side hustle, anything, yeah, you should go for it. This is definitely someone new coming in as well. You're being like led to this person. You guys might even share the same pathway in terms of work or something. Gift. I want to put this here. So you have some kind of gift. Maybe you haven't discovered it yet, or maybe you're well aware of it. But you being in this Queen of Cups energy is going to help you develop this gift. So it could well be like a creative thing. You also have a Four of Wands here. So some of you guys could be moving house is the first thing that makes me think, because the Four of Wands is about a house. So, you know, for those of you that are living in a situation you don't like, you could be moving house. She says, listening to the motorbike chuttering along the main road. But yeah, the Four of Wands is also stability. So this is the energy that you're moving into. Oh, look what just wanted to come out there, house. For some of you, that's definitely about a house. Like you're moving to a much more stable house, or a house that you like, or you're just moving house. For those of you that don't want to move house, that's about moving into stability. Family room. So just this thing about the house, I know it won't apply to everyone, okay, but for those of you that are moving, there's something about a sense of community, because that's family room. So there's something about like a sense of community in the place that you're going. So it would be like, I don't know, you're really going to like the neighbors, or it's like a really cute little town, or you feel very at home where you are. It could be that you're going somewhere where you're going to start a family for some of you, but that's obviously not going to apply to everyone. I feel like it's more about like a community. You're going to really like it. And I feel like for those of you that this house thing applies to, it's actually going to help you with your career. You know, because you can feel more settled to do your creative stuff or to do your work or focus on your work. You have main female or main male, obviously, if you're a man. This is about stepping into some kind of leadership energy here. Oh. Where do you want to go? You have a wealthy man. He wants to go here. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, I know this is boring for you. Yeah, he wants to go here. So there's a person coming in, male or female. This person that you're dealing with is quite well off. Like this new person that's coming in, the emperor or empress, they're well off. So that could have been triggering for some of you. You know, like with the Nine of Wands here, it's like an energy of, like I said, kind of a wounded warrior, like being suspicious, not wanting to let people in. And there's a breakthrough in that. Because maybe you didn't want to date someone that has more money than you. You know, like with the Queen of Wands, that's an energy of someone being very independent. You know, like, I don't need your money. I don't need your help. You know, something like this. But, I mean, this is someone that wants to, like, spoil you. So, you know, I don't know why they're drawing attention to that, but... Okay, we're going to move into a different deck. Let me see here. Put that there. I'll put this here. I'll take these. There may have been like, you know, I'm seeing like lots of swords and then the Hierophant. So, you know, the Two of Swords here and the Nine of Swords. The Two of Swords, like I can't see. And the Nine of Swords is overthinking. So you're moving out of that energy. Like the Two of Swords can be a couple of things. It can be, I don't know what to do. You know, I don't know what decision to make, so I'm not going to make any decision, which could have been the hanged man, you know, or it could be in relation to this new person, like, no, I don't want you coming in, so I'm not going to let you in, right? Because you're overthinking about someone new coming in, or it could be both. But you're moving on from that, so it's like an energy of just getting out of your head and like making decisions and just doing stuff. Moving on from the past. Tell me about this. Eight of Wands then. What's this Eight of Wands? The Hermit. Oh, the Ace of Cups. It's definitely someone new coming in here. It's definitely like this person's well off. That could mean they're an earth sign or they have some strong earth somewhere, but the Wheel of Fortune. You know, you're meant to be like in some kind of position of authority or like a leader or let yourself be seen or something like that. Okay. You have the Hermit with the Ten of Wands here. So you've been by yourself for a while, right? Isolating yourself perhaps, not dating, but even not hanging out with other people like humans, just to be friends with or whatever. You could have been in a hermit phase. Spirit will do that, you know, where they kind of isolate you a little bit until you heal. But it's been, you know, it's like you're just dealing with everything on your own with the Ten of Wands. It's just constantly being on your own and like having lots of heavy things to deal with. Like it's an unpleasant energy. And you have the Eight of Cups here, so that could have been like a little bit of an abandonment issue, you know, that you've healed. Also with the Eight of Cups here, you could be leaving a person. Let me see here how I want to word this. Like the Eight of Cups talks about not just a person, a situation or a person. Leaving something behind that is not serving you. You know, you've put your effort into it and it's not serving you. So you're like, okay, set it on fire, goodbye. Because you're going towards this new love. So it could be that you're leaving a person behind. It could be you're leaving a situation behind. It could be that you're simply leaving this energy of being by yourself behind. But the heaviness could be like an abandonment issue, you know, which fits very well with what we were saying, well, what I was saying earlier about, you know, just doing everything by yourself because you feel like you can't trust anyone, you know, or people let you down. So you're just like, okay, well, I'll just do it myself then, that's fine. But it's moving out of that energy. Five of Pentacles. So moving out of this energy of always feeling alone. You're about to be very busy. Two of Pentacles. But you're going to handle it very well. You have the Two of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys could definitely be moving. Tell me about that Two of Wands. In fact, I'm going to reshuffle that. And that one, because it's kind of in the way. Okay. Tell me about this new person coming in then for Capricorn. Okay. Temperance. The Lovers. Oh my gosh, cuteness. The Knight. Ooh, they're coming in fast. The Knight of Swords and the World. Temperance with the Moon. The Lovers with the Ten of Pentacles. The Hanged Man with the Knight of Swords. And the World with the Six of Swords. Ooh, the Tower. This person's going to come into your life really unexpectedly when you're not really paying attention, or you're, I don't know, maybe you're thinking about it, but it's still going to surprise you, and it's going to change everything when this person arrives. So with the Temperance card, like this person is kind of an angel. You know, they could also have some Sagittarius. Temperance is Sagittarius, and you have the Lovers, which has like a little Sagittarius sign on her for some reason. When you have the Lovers, that's like true love. It's two people that have done their healing, basically. So that's why they call it the true love card, because it's more, you know, it's likely to last because two people have done their healing. And you have the Ten of Pentacles, which means it's going to be long term. So you're going to have the best of both worlds here. Like the Lovers is being very, very attracted to someone physically and, you know, loving their personality and really just wanting to spend a lot of time with each other. And the Ten of Pentacles is long term, you know, moving in together, getting married, having children, building a home. There's a quickness that, like this person, this person has wanted to come in quicker, but they've stopped themselves from doing that because you have the Hanged Man on top of the Knight of Swords. So they've wanted to come in really quick, but they've stopped themselves from doing that. Like they've made themselves slow it down. But they're still going to be coming in quick with this energy. This could be something that you do online in terms of your work. It could be that you're about to go online, or it could be that you're traveling for work. Like the world talks about the world, literally the world. So, you know, traveling around or being well known or dealing with people all across the world. And the world also talks about the end of a cycle, like the end of a huge, huge cycle. And the Six of Swords is moving into calm waters. So there's like, this person's going to bring a lot of calmness into your life. They could also have some strong Pisces somewhere in their chart. You know, this person that you're dealing with, they have a little bit of fear that they've been balancing. And for some of you, it is because they have some kind of, like they're well known, or they have some kind of position of status. So it could be, I don't know, like someone you work with, or someone, I don't know, it's like they, yeah, they could be like well known or well known in your community. So they're worried about making a move. There's been an element of that with this person. But you're going to be receiving a message from this person that's going to make you very, very happy. I feel like I dropped these. Tell me about the... Okay. You have the mature woman here, which is the Empress. So this person's like either... Oh my God, I'm dropping everything. They're either seeing you as an Empress, or this person is showing up as an Empress. Tell me about this moon. Yeah, you have official person here. So for some of you, there could be, there's the mature man. So you have a match here, the Emperor and the Empress. So this person is definitely seeing you as like their you know, divine half. There could be some fear. Like with official person, like I said, they could have some status, you know, or something like that. So they're just being like slow about it, or something like this. Let's get some random messages from this person. What would this new person... Oh, the World. I'm complete when I'm with you. You make me feel at home. I'm just going to take the top one. Oh, the World on top of the World. You guys could know each other through the internet. Or you can meet when you're traveling, or when they're traveling. Something about like the world, you know, internet journey. But sorry. Yeah, they feel complete around you. Like they feel at home, they feel comfortable with you. So there is an energy with this person, like they've really wanted to rush in, but they've stopped themselves. So what would this new person like to say to Capricorn? The Queen of Swords. I love that I can tell you anything, no holding back. So that's one of the reasons that they really like you. They feel like you guys can talk about anything. For some of you, there could be like they've heard you speaking through your job, or something you've done online, or some kind of gift that you have. You know, that's here. Queen of Swords can also be a teacher, counselor, making movies, things like that. So they might have heard something that you've done, or your opinions on things, or like, you know, the Eight of Pentacles can also be something that you're good at, like a side hobby, or, you know, so it could be like an evening class or an online group that you're a part of. And they're like, oh, I like the way that, I like the cut of your jib. You seem smart. You know, you guys have good conversations, something like that. They feel like you have a gift for speaking or writing. What else would this new person like to say? Temperance. Yeah, they've been holding back. They've been waiting. Patience and understanding keeps us in harmony. They feel like you're very patient and very understanding, but they've been like waiting for the right time. And you have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. With our love, let's build a legacy together. You know, it's funny, that's come in here next to this house stuff. So this person definitely wants to live with you. Oh, so this could be, I know that doesn't really help you very much, but this could be moving in with them in the future. It doesn't have, you know, you could be moving before you meet this person. But definitely you'll be moving in with this person. And I think for a lot of you, you'll be like starting a family with them. Because the person, like, there's an end, it's like, I want to buy you a house, or like it's that type of energy. Or like, I want us to buy a house together. So they definitely mean it. So I'm going to get some cards, 3 cards from this offensive deck. Interesting. Loony. I can't decide if I like this deck. Loony, Luna, sister. Remove all negative energy imprints. Okay. And this has landed like here. Okay. You know, you both have been doing this. Both of you have been removing like negative, it's like a really stupid way that she's phrased that. Like, you know, negative ways of thinking, basically. Or like familial patterns, things like this, about possibly like, you know, long-term commitments. That could be them or you, but I feel like it's both of you. Okay. I feel like this also wants to go up here. So this wants to go on top of this 3 of Swords here. So this is something that you have been doing. Basically, it's like bad memories. You know, you've been letting go of bad memories and like, you know, the ego, that's the ego, basically. Like a collection of ideas that you have about life and relationships and people and stuff that kind of get in the way. Like, you know, all men cheat, or all women are gold diggers, or there's no point in me trying to have a relationship because they never work out. You know, things like that. That has been cleared so this person can come in. Okay, anything else for Capricorn? Center yourself. You know, I'm just not feeling this deck today. Let's get some of these. Okay, what messages do you have for Capricorn? Anything you want to tell Capricorn? Thank you. You have Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. Yeah, this is some kind of rebirth now that you're moving into. Like negative energy has been removed and you're like about to step through this door. So, hey Capricorn, sorry, there was someone at the door. So yeah, this is like, the reason that you're no longer stuck is because things that needed to be removed, like the negative energy imprints, I guess that's a fine way to phrase it, have been removed. So it's like you can, it's like a rebirth. It's like you've been cleansed and now you can walk through this new door. So you're basically about to get everything that you want. Let's get one more. Thank you. Are you going to get 2? Okay. Right, let me see. You have the I am presence, light body activation, accessing the divine within. And you have, yeah, the sacral chakra, sacred inner space, tenderness, sensuality. This is this Queen of Cups over here. So This is an energy that, I mean, you know, you've always had it, right? But you're moving more into it because you've let go of this energy of, oh, I have to do everything by myself because like everyone's like useless and everyone leaves, you know, I can't rely on anyone. It's like moving into a softer energy. So this is the sacral chakra. This is creativity and intuition and like feminine energy. So you're probably going to be feeling a lot more creative. You're also going to be feeling a lot more stable. Like there's like a stability. Like you yourself are going to be feeling a lot more stable. It's almost like your root chakra. I want to say like your root chakra. There's like a grounding. Like the lower two chakras are balancing. So you're going to feel like a lot more grounded, and you're going to feel like a lot more relaxed and a lot more safe, and like more, you know, like you want to create more and you want to like take care of your health and your appearance and like things like that more. It's that type of energy. So I'm going to leave that there, Capricorn, because I feel like I'm starting to babble. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was a good reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me. If you feel like doing that, I would appreciate it very much. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.